Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. My name is Leslie and this is a new channel, so please check out this reading. This is a full moon reading for your sign. I have some other readings on my channel, a general message and a love message for Scorpio as well, so please check that out and like and subscribe. Leave me a comment, send some feedback, send a message, help me grow my channel. That would be awesome. So I hope that these readings resonate with you. And yeah, would love your support and feedback of what you would like to see, what you don't like, what you do like, and all of that great kind of stuff. So thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. We're going to get this full moon reading. It's a 7-card spread. We're going to clarify all of those cards, and then we're going to close out with an oracle. So let's jump in. What is the full moon message for Scorpio? Spirit, what is the full moon message for Scorpio? What are the messages for Scorpio this full moon? This is the harvest full moon. It's going to be a super moon. Ooh, okay. Let's start here. Okay, Scorpio. All right. So, in the first position of what you are releasing or what you should be letting go, we have the moon. The moon speaks to a need of letting go of potential feelings of darkness, potentially needing to let go of feeling alone, and needing to let go of some of the mystery. This might speak to needing to let go of some emotions that you have as well. So it's going to resonate differently for everyone. But this is a very deeply emotional, intuitive card. And there is a lot of mystery here. And so there can be things that we don't see. But there is most oftentimes the light, the moonlight, that can help guide us out of dark times or hard times. In the position of things that you should be holding close to, you should be retaining, we have the High Priestess, which is about needing to hold on to, the first thing that comes to mind is mystery and needing to hold certain things close. Maybe this is about what we need to hold close and what we need to illuminate. The moon, though, is much more of a, mysterious or dark energy than the High Priestess, because the High Priestess has the spiritual aspect to it. And so there's a need to, understand the difference here and what those things are, what those parts of you are. and really needing to hold close your relationship with spirit and the underworld. I'm hearing that's very important with your ancestors. You could have had family members that were into magic or the occult or, paganism, all the things. Things coming into your life that you will be receiving is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about truth and clarity, which is interesting because you're releasing this, not, this mystery, this darkness, and this is clarity coming in for you, Scorpio. So it's important that you're open to clarity. And again, knowing what to hold close and what to illuminate. There could be a truth, some sort of communication coming in. This is definitely the start to a new way of thinking or a new idea. Okay, in the position of how your surroundings and how the world around you is affecting you, Scorpio, we have the Eight of Swords. So it seems your surroundings, your environment is making you feel very claustrophobic, anxious, hopeless, fearful. These could be things that are easily escapable, but they could, that's relative. Everyone's going to be different, but mostly this Eight of Swords is about anxiety. It can, again, be like self-imprisonment and a need to let go of, a tendency to be in victimhood, which I don't really dig a lot of that, but there's unnecessary worry here that you have that could be causing this moon. You could be too much in your head right now, Scorpio. So in the position of what you should be giving to others, we have the Six of Cups. This is about giving to others feelings of kindness, community, nostalgia. You might have someone from the past or family. This could be needing to give to, your family. But this is your emotional, your vulnerable side, your childlike energy. And so it's important, Scorpio, to remember that, feeling of innocence. And again, not to be stuck in this Eight of Swords up here. So it's important to share this with others that you care about. I just did that wrong, y'all. I'm sorry. Scratch that. So we have the Eight of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. What you should be giving to others, so sorry, Scorpio, is the Two of Cups, which is love. You should be giving others your love and emotion and your immense ability to connect with others, because I'm hearing that you help others so much. through genuine connection and depth and emotion and love. The Scorpio's love goes very deep. And that's what you should be giving to others. The Six of Cups is something that will be beginning soon. So there could be a new beginning or there could be a beginning with someone from your past. There could be a new beginning in, again, your way of thinking, such as thinking more imaginatively, thinking more creatively, and not so pessimistically. We lose our, imagination, and society beats and berates it out of us. And the Scorpio is very impacted by that. It's a very oppressed state. And so it's important, Scorpio, that you are opening yourself up to healing wounds, healing your inner child, and starting that journey of love. Okay, the last card is the lesson, what you should be learning now, and we have you right at the center of the reading with the Death card. So Scorpio, what you should be learning now is rebirth, is transition, like the snake, like shedding of skin. You're not dying here. The Death card is not that. It is about how to live again like who we were before all of that beautiful, magical, loving energy that we have as children is like beat out of us. And Scorpio, Spirit is calling on you to work on that. Learning to let go of ways of thinking that have exhausted you, that make you feel like death. Because again, Scorpio, you have so much love to give. The two cards the way this is laid out, we have you right in the center of these, of the Two of Cups and the High Priestess, which is really beautiful. Okay, so we're going to clarify this. 13:29 on the timer. Oh, wow. I didn't even look on the bottom of the deck. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. This is very much about a connection. It could be romantic. It could be with yourself, but this is the Lovers and the Two of Cups here. So this very much could be a romantic relationship or some kind of loving relationship. Okay, so let's clarify this. Woo. All right, excuse me. Spirit, why is the Moon here? The Moon is here, Scorpio, for things that you should be letting go of. Things that you should release. Why is the Moon here? Please clarify the Moon. Please clarify the Moon. Please clarify the Moon for Scorpio. Okay, the moon is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. I'm getting a need here to let go of trying to control the unknown. Trusting in what you've given to regenerate into something that you can harvest. Excuse me, my wheelie chair gets a little mixed up. Yeah, so need to let go of the reins and trust that karma has your back when we live in integrity. And trust that what the seeds that you have sown will come to fruition. Why is the High Priestess here as far as things that Scorpio should be holding on to? Why is the High Priestess here? Please clarify. Why is the High Priestess here? Okay, the High Priestess is here. It's clarified by the King of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Judgment card. Things that you should be holding close. Is trusting your knowing that your journey, be it spiritual journey, potentially, is opening doors for you. Again, trust that what you're creating is moving forward and you can be more open to channeling, the flow, being in the flow, trusting what you're putting out there, again, is coming back to you and letting go of the need to control that. I'm getting that you're like a very solid individual. I'm kind of getting Emperor energy a little bit though. Maybe that's kind of the struggle here, is stubbornness. Okay, things that are coming into your life that you'll be receiving. Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here, Spirit? Why is the Ace of Swords here? Please clarify for Scorpio. I see that you are going to be receiving clarity on, oh, sorry, y'all. The Ace of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. I see here that you're going to be receiving truth, clarity, communication. I feel like you're going to be learning or starting to understand where your resistance is coming from in the past and how to leave that there and move forward successfully towards fulfillment. 21:12 on the clock when I just looked. You're going to have it's going to be like a light bulb of why something happened or how this pain has been created, and that's going to help you to set that down and no longer carry that into the future of your fulfillment. And this could be, with the Ten of Cups here, love related for sure. I see this, more about obviously you than any person here. It's more about, you may have a person, but again, this reading is more about you, Scorpio. Okay, so for how the world around you is affecting you, we had the Eight of Swords. Please clarify the Eight of Swords, Spirit. What is the Eight of Swords here? Why is the Eight of Swords here? Okay. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Death card, and the Five of Pentacles. And so how the world is affecting you and has you in your head, it seems you're being impacted by potentially memories of an ending or feeling abandoned. Potentially you gave yourself already to someone in the past this way and you're afraid to do that again. Or finding it hard to do that. Maybe you're just coming to the realization of how hard it is to overcome and heal our scars. The Two of Cups is here in the position of what you should be giving to others. Please clarify the Two of Cups, Spirit. Why is the Two of Cups here? Why is the Two of Cups here? Why is the Two of Cups here? The Two of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Sun. What you should be giving to others is, knowing what you want, being sure, loving yourself enough to no longer be tortured by directions, options, things, being distracted by things, and focusing yourself towards one thing, one person, one situation, and not kind of being scattered. And so really needing to give your true self, and you know, with that comes loving yourself. And so if you haven't done that work or started doing that work, you got to do that work in order to be able to give your whole self to someone else. Because, y'all, we really don't know ourselves until we start decoding our conditioning. Because we aren't our trauma. And so when we're like, oh, that's just me, it's really not. Underneath that, we have souls. Underneath all that we know, we have souls, and it's important for us to, you know, that's what self-love brings, is that ability to give to others. I kind of lost my train of thought there, but y'all know what I'm saying. Yeah, we have to love ourselves in order to feel grounded and to get to a place where we can start to decode ourselves. I think decoding yourself actually is what leads to loving yourself, because you realize that it's not your fault. And you can forgive yourself. And so, you know, work on that maybe. Maybe that's what is a message here for somebody. All right. In the position of something new that's beginning soon, we have the Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here, Spirit? Why is the Six of Cups here? Please clarify. Why is the Six of Cups here? Okay, the Six of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Cups. I think this is about again, like letting go. It's about seeing what we have, you know, like what we have in this scenario, like deep down, not focusing on what we don't have, focusing on what we do have. Because Scorpio, you have so much passion and determination and drive to, I see, share this part of yourself with someone. And maybe again, this could again be yourself or your younger self. It may not be someone else, but for some of you it is. For some of you, it's more about your like giving to your younger self or your inner child. Excuse me. But there could be an offer of love, and that could be coming soon, or an emotional offer of some sort. There could be something that comes along that helps you to ascend to this level as well. So, let's clarify this last card. What lesson you should be learning now, Scorpio? The Death card. Why is the Death card here? Why is the Death card here? Please clarify. All right, the Death card is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Three of Swords, which came out in reverse, and the Ace of Swords again. The Ace of Swords was what you should be receiving. So the lesson here is about being honest about the pain and suffering that some conflict or some truth has had on you. And this lesson is to learn to process and let that go so that you can experience this transition. Because we can't, everyone's like, why do we have to have conflict and darkness? Well, those are the things that lead to meaningful transition and revolution, right? Like, conflict is not bad. It's important that we acknowledge and, again, come to truth with ourself. Hi, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Did you like that message? You did. Okay, go lay down, please. No. You need to go lay down. Thank you so much, good boy. Yeah, the lesson here is rebirth. There's an opportunity here for you. That's your full moon message, Scorpio. We're going to get some oracle message here from the Dirt Gems Oracle. Spirit, what is the message for Scorpio? 3206 on the timer. What is the message for Scorpio? What is the message for Scorpio? All right. Here we go. Bone set. Okay. Give me 1 second. Card number 32. All right. All right, Scorpio. Here's your oracle message. The Weaver and the Woven. Bone set is the bone knitter, the weaver, the seam that binds the edges. While there is research suggesting that bone set has historically been used as a medicine to set bones when they break, this plant was more commonly used to bring down fevers, chills, and shakes, the kind that might set bones to clacking. Bone set is the bone settler. If you look at bone set plant, you'll notice that their stem pokes through 2 sets of leaves that are forged by 1 straight seam. This is how bone set can act in your spirit, in your life. If you feel frayed or that parts of yourself or your life don't quite seem to come together smoothly or match up, invite bone set to your doorstep. When the seams of life feel like they are coming apart, here is a plant ally that is ready to knit you back together and settle your bones. Bone set has a long history of use as a repellent, meaning to usher something or someone without force. In the case of illness or infection, bone set will aid in the expulsion of unwanted microorganisms or energies. Often placed in doorways and around homes, bone set has long been used to expel negative energies and maintain calm in the house. This ally can heal the sense of home or self being perforated by the outside world. Conjure the image of weaving a cloak of collective well-being, a blanket that surrounds everything and everyone that may need it, unbroken and creating a safe cocoon. This layer of protective force acts as a passive form of harm prevention. What approaches with malevolence cannot be beyond these borders. So, That might be a plant that you look into, Scorpio. Or maybe you found a message in that. So thank you so much. I hope this reading resonated. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know, send me some feedback. Let's get a community going. Please support my channel so I can step out of this crazy matrix and try to feed the energy to the collective in positive ways. So hopefully this was helpful, Scorpio. Thank you so much. I'll see you again soon.